Hey, good morning. Happy hump day. Rise and shine. Have your coffee or your tea in hand? Let's put some down, friends. Ah, I'm getting ready to head on down the road here, and I figured, as always, I'd try to say good morning to all of you. Hope you're all getting up and doing that morning stretch and getting your foot and putting it down on the floor from the rack with that smile on your face. Because we got to think positive. Don't get out of bed miserable. Jeez, let us not do that, all right? No matter how bad you feel, get out of bed in a positive mode. Okay, Lord, I'm going to make the best of it today. Thank you for another day on earth. Well, last night, as maybe some of you seen on my post, I had a large pork tenderloin, and that's how I buy them anymore. The whole tenderloin when they're on sale. I think this one I got for $1.47 a pound, and usually when I bring it home, it's already thawed. If I'm not going to use it, yes, I'll freeze it because it's still in its own cryovac, and I'll just freeze the whole thing. But this last one that we got, we took it and we cut it all down into boneless pork chops. Instead of buying your boneless pork chops at the store, try to remember this, right? Because what you're buying at the store, the boneless pork chops, more than likely they're doing that off that pork tenderloin, right? And you're paying, I don't know, upwards of what, $3.57 to $5 and change per pound for what the butcher's cutting up for you. Well, buy the whole pork tenderloin yourself if you got a larger freezer, all right? And slice them all down. And usually I Ziploc bag 4 per baggie, all right? And I'll put them in a freezer that way. That way I'll pull out, a Ziploc bag of these boneless pork chops. And I'll cook up 4 of them. And then, obviously, I'm not going to eat all 4 that night, But there's always leftovers. And I'll take 1 to work, And I do mine on the grill, obviously, okay. So I plate that up, and I'll take a potato to work there. And we have a mini kitchen, so I'll bake my potato up. And I'll tell you what, it's all about the presentation. My lunch looks real good, But yeah, buy your pork tenderloin or whatever you call it there and slice them down yourself. And towards the end of that large piece of meat, I'll keep a nice roast out of it. Then I got a roast for, cooking in the slow cooker or even out in my smoker. So there's a little tidbit for you. Unless you guys are already doing that. But last night I seasoned mine up with some Memphis-style barbecue seasoning, all right? I did both sides, and of course the top where the fat is, I put some seasoning on that. And then underneath, so I seasoned it all up real good, and I put it on my grill. What I did, I took a kebab skewer, all right, 2 of them, and I went through the boneless pork chops so I could stand them up on the grill and get my grill marks on the fatty part on the top, all right. Then I flipped it over and I got some grill marks on the bottom part of the pork chop. Then I took the skewers out, and then I laid the pork chops down on the grill like you would normally do, and I seared it that way, and I turned it a quarter turn to get my grill marks, and then I plated it up, and well, you've seen the presentation of it. They turned out pretty nice looking, I was happy. And of course my baked potato was awesome with real butter, okay. I'm just babbling on so you guys can enjoy your coffee. All right. Now, with all that being said, I got to hit the road here, and there's my buddy down here. He's not quite up on the stool, but he's in that area. Are you going to say good morning there? No, okay. But that'll be his position all morning here, and I'll come home from work later on this afternoon, and he'll be in that general area. He just lays in this kitchen here, which is a good thing, you know. And when I come in, his tail's going bump, 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 still laying there, you know. And I go over and I pet him up real nice, and oh, did you miss me? Did you watch The House for the Dad? And the tail's going thump, 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 thump. Okay, folks, that's it. Enjoy your day today, all right? And my RVer friends out there, God bless you guys if you're still doing it. You know, live the dream, my brothers and sisters. Live the dream, all right? And let me know where you're at, my RVers out there, what campground you're at, and tell me what you're enjoying about the campground that you're in right now, if you're in one. And those of you, if you happen to be like me, where my camper stays down there in Kingnummy year-round, all I did was shut it down, and the campground will go inside it later on, probably in October, and they'll winterize it for me. All right, I used to do that myself, but they do it now, and I pay them X amount of dollars, and then they're responsible for it. So I think that's a win-win, you know. That way, if any of the lines get frozen by any chance, and I got leaks, well, it's on them, and they fix it. So it's worth the X amount of dollars that I pay. I call that my little insurance policy. All right, guys. Cheers and Nostrovia. I will talk to all you later on. God bless you guys. Say a prayer to your God for peace on earth. All right, and be kind to one another, and keep on smiling. I'll talk to you later on. I love you guys. Honest to God, I do. Take care of yourselves. Smile.